Here's more fun and interesting plants. Let's talk about mistletoe. This video probably should have been saved until December, but that's a long time away, so I'm not doing that. You get it in, what month is it? July. To start off, this is not mistletoe. This is holly. A ton of people, especially in like art and movies and stuff, put this plant in it and call it mistletoe, but it is actually holly. It is not mistletoe. It does look more Christmassy and whatever than actual mistletoe, but no, this is holly. I see this all over in like movies and TV shows, and it drives me nuts. This is not mistletoe. This is mistletoe. This is the stuff that people hang up, and if you walk under it, somebody kisses you. For people that are into that and have romantic inclinations. So, yeah, this is mistletoe, and it is a very, very interesting plant. So, mistletoe is actually one of the few plants that are fully parasitic. Lots of other plants can be like, not semi-parasitic, but like different forms of parasitic, like for example, kudzu, which I recently learned I have been pronouncing incorrectly. I think I called it kuzdu before, but kudzu. That is what is called structural parasite, where it relies on other plants for structure. So, like, it has to climb up them in order to, like, spread fully and, like, get closer to sunlight, etc., etc. But it doesn't rely on the host plants for nutrients. I just totally lost my train of thought. But mistletoe is fully parasitic. So this is a larger mistletoe plant growing on a host tree, and mistletoe has a specially evolved roots that are able to actually tap into the host plant's bark and stem and all of that to be able to actually suck nutrients out of the host plant. So basically, the mistletoe gets transported from like to a new tree, usually in seeds by like birds and stuff. Like it just gets there, and it starts to sprout, and it sends its roots into the host tree and infiltrates the not cardiovascular, but the like circulatory system of the tree and starts to grow there. Then, using the roots it's put into the circulatory tree, it gets water and nutrients from that host tree, in addition to carrying out some photosynthesis, but to a lesser degree than other plants. If the host plant has a large enough mistletoe infestation, then that can actually cause permanent damage or even death to the host plant, which in turn kills the mistletoe because it can no longer get all of the nutrients it needs from the host plant because the host plant is dead. Good job, mistletoe. In addition to being parasitic, mistletoe is actually toxic to humans to some degree. All parts of this plant are toxic when ingested, so that includes the leaves, stems, and berries, so you do not want to be eating this. As far as I'm aware, it is safe to touch and handle, so you can still hang this up if you want. It does not cause skin irritation, but you very much do not want it to be ingested, so you probably don't want this around if you have pets or small children that are prone to eating things that they're not supposed to be. Mistletoe plants contain some poisonous protein compounds called phototoxin and viscotoxin, which are not things you want to be ingesting. They are vasoconstrictors, and basically what that means is it constricts your blood vessels, so it tightens them, making them go smaller, so from like this to this, which restricts blood flow, which causes like things like oxygen and nutrients to be transported throughout the bloodstream a lot slower. So, symptoms of mistletoe poisoning includes a lot of stomach issues, so just basically stomach pains, as well as nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. So, overall, not fun. Additionally, large enough doses, while almost never fatal, there's very, very few cases of fatalities due to mistletoe. It can cause things such as there's been links to seizures as well as hallucinations and heart problems. The heart problems caused by the vasoconstriction, so like your heart's not doing things it should. It's not sending the blood places that it should be, so cardiac arrest due to the vasoconstriction. So yeah, while not fatal, it's definitely a thing you don't want to eat. However, it is still a very interesting plant. Merry Christmas in July.